What they discovered in the Vatican archives shocked the world. The Vatican archives are a vault of secrets hidden away for centuries, and each time they are opened, they reveal astounding details that ignite curiosity and awe. Deep within the labyrinthine corridors of the Vatican lies an infamous artifact, the Codex Gigas, ominously known as the Devil's Bible. This ancient manuscript contains a chilling, full-page depiction of the devil himself, a figure so dark and unsettling that it leaves an indelible mark on anyone who gazes upon it. But this is only one of the countless mysterious and eerie artifacts kept under lock and key within the Vatican's heavily guarded walls. Why is there such extreme caution surrounding these relics? What compels the Pope and the highest authorities of the Church to keep them hidden from the public eye? Step inside the mysterious world of the Vatican as we explore its forbidden corners. Today, we venture into the Nicolene Chapel, the Pope's private sanctuary, to uncover the terrifying entities and hidden truths that the Vatican has gone to great lengths to conceal. The hidden portrait of the Vatican. Within a quiet, shadowy corner of the Vatican's vast art collection lies a painting shrouded in mystery and fear. This cursed portrait is seldom spoken of and kept far from the prying eyes of the public. It depicts an anti-pope, a defiant figure who rose in opposition to a legitimate pope during a period of deep division and chaos within the Church. Created in the midst of these turbulent times, the painting is steeped in legend, with many believing it brings misfortune and despair to anyone who looks upon it. Over the centuries, the portrait has visibly deteriorated. Its colors have faded, its once pristine canvas now cracked and worn, almost as if reflecting the crumbling legacy of the anti-pope it portrays. Within Vatican circles, only a select few know of its existence, and rumors swirl about the reasons behind its concealment. Some speculate that the Vatican hides the painting to prevent it from rekindling old conflicts or reminding the faithful of a divisive chapter in the Church's history. For many, this portrait is not just a relic of the past. It is a grim reminder of a time when the Church stood divided, its unity shaken. To this day, it symbolizes a story the institution would rather erase from memory. The sarcophagus of St. Malachy beneath the Vatican, buried in its shadowy catacombs, rests the sarcophagus of St. Malachy, an Irish saint famed for his extraordinary gift of prophecy. According to legend, St. Malachy foresaw the succession of every pope from his time onward, recording his visions in a series of cryptic phrases. These prophecies, collectively known as the Prophecy of the Popes, claim to outline not just the reigns of the pontiffs, but also significant events that would define their papacies. The most haunting part of Malachy's prophecy lies at its end. His final vision describes a figure called Peter the Roman, whose papacy is said to coincide with the fall of Rome and the apocalypse. Could this prophecy, sealed in St. Malachy's crypt, be pointing to an impending end of days? The Vatican's decision to keep such prophetic artifacts hidden has fueled endless speculation. Many believe it reflects a deep tension between preserving the Church's sacred image and confronting its often controversial past. While some dismiss the prophecies as mere legend, others wonder, what else lies buried within the Vatican's vaults? The Lost Gospel of Peter. In the dust-filled corners of the Vatican archives, whispers of a groundbreaking discovery have emerged, a manuscript believed to be none other than the Lost Gospel of Peter. This ancient text, attributed to St. Peter himself, is said to present a radically different version of the life and teachings of Jesus Christ. Unlike the canonical Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, this Gospel allegedly portrays Jesus in a deeply human light, focusing on his personal struggles, moments of doubt, and lesser-known teachings. If proven authentic, this document could rewrite much of what is known about Christianity's central figure, challenging traditional doctrine and offering a profoundly new perspective on his life and mission. For centuries, early church authorities curated the image of Jesus to align with a specific theological vision. But this gospel, if brought to light, might expose an alternative narrative, one that could shake the very foundations of Christian belief. Scholars and enthusiasts alike are captivated by the implications of such a discovery. Could this text unlock truths that have been suppressed for millennia? Paranormal guardians of the unknown. Beyond the historical and theological treasures hidden within the Vatican's vaults, there is another layer of mystery. Accounts of the supernatural. There is said to be a collection of detailed records documenting miracles, unexplained phenomena, and encounters with the paranormal. These accounts may lack the intrigue of fantastical devices or mythical treasures, but they offer a glimpse into events that defy logic and reason. Stories of inexplicable healings, apparitions, and supernatural interventions have been meticulously preserved by the Church, though rarely revealed to the public. Why does the Vatican keep these records hidden? Is it to maintain an air of mystique? Or perhaps to avoid inviting scrutiny or skepticism from a modern world less inclined to believe in the miraculous? Whatever the reason, the existence of these paranormal accounts adds yet another layer of intrigue to the already enigmatic Vatican archives. The Vatican stands as both a symbol of divine authority and a fortress of secrecy. Its archives are a treasure trove of forgotten history, forbidden knowledge, and deeply unsettling mysteries. What other secrets lie locked behind its towering gates? Could the truths hidden within these walls redefine our understanding of faith, history, and the supernatural? The answers may remain forever concealed, guarded by the Church, its keepers, and perhaps even forces beyond our comprehension. Are you ready to uncover the hidden truths of the Vatican? The journey begins now. Captivating stories like these offer a unique space for both the faithful and the skeptical to explore, question, and even debate the intersection of faith and the supernatural. Examining these narratives demands a sharp and curious mind, as the fascination they evoke is both profound and thought-provoking. These tales weave together a potent mix of intrigue, supernatural allure, and historical curiosity, yet they also reflect humanity's enduring fascination with the mysterious, be it the occult, divine miracles, or the powerful guardianship of sacred knowledge. From cursed relics and papal impersonators to quests for time travel, these stories blur the boundaries between historical truth and embellished folklore. They challenge us to question the nature of history itself. How much of what we know is fact? How much has been shaped by legend? Regardless of their accuracy, these accounts reveal the complex interplay between faith, culture, and human imagination. By combining documented events with fantastical elements, such narratives enrich our understanding of the Church's role across centuries. Whether dismissed as fabricated myths or viewed as glimpses into historical manipulation, they provide invaluable insights into how history and legend intertwine. They add intricate layers to the traditional perception of the Church, layers that continue to inspire wonder, provoke debate, and spark curiosity. The prophetic sarcophagus of Saint Malachy. Beneath the Vatican lies a hidden world, a place of secrets, legends, and ancient mysteries. Among these is the sarcophagus of Saint Malachy, an Irish saint renowned for his prophetic visions. According to legend, Saint Malachy foresaw the succession of popes from his time in the 12th century all the way to the end of the world. His prophecies were written as a series of cryptic phrases, each describing key features or notable events during the reign of a specific pope. The final prophecy foretells the rise of Peter the Roman, whose rule is said to coincide with the destruction of Rome and the apocalypse itself. This ominous prediction has fueled centuries of speculation, with some interpreting it as a warning of the Church's ultimate decline. Is it mere legend? Or does the prophecy hold a grain of truth that hints at something far greater? St. Malachi's writings, preserved in the depths of the Vatican archives, continue to fascinate theologians, historians, and conspiracy theorists alike. For many, they serve as a chilling reminder of the Church's mystical past and its potential role in shaping humanity's future. The doctrine of discovery, a controversial legacy. One of the most contentious chapters in Vatican history involves the doctrine of discovery. This series of papal decrees, issued during the 15th century, granted European Christian nations the right to claim lands inhabited by non-Christians. These decrees provided religious justification for the widespread colonization of territories across the globe, effectively paving the way for European imperial ambitions. According to these doctrines, any land without Christian inhabitants was deemed terra nullius, or land belonging to no one. This rationale denied the rights, sovereignty, and humanity of indigenous peoples, leading to centuries of exploitation, displacement, and atrocity. Under the guise of spreading Christianity and civilization, countless communities were enslaved, their cultures erased, and their lands taken by force. The long-term effects of the doctrine of discovery are still painfully evident today. Many indigenous groups continue to fight for the return of ancestral lands and struggle to heal from the deep scars left by colonialism. This doctrine, while officially repudiated by some modern religious leaders, remains a stark reminder of how faith and power can intersect with devastating consequences. The Vatican's engagement with the supernatural rumors have long surrounded the Vatican's involvement with the supernatural, especially its role in performing exorcisms. Hidden beneath the grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica, it is said there exists a secret chamber dedicated to these ancient rituals. This room, reportedly adorned with religious symbols and holy relics, is designed specifically to aid priests in expelling malevolent spirits during severe cases of demonic possession. The Church refers to tools used in exorcisms, such as holy water, crucifixes, and relics, as sacramentals. These items are believed to carry divine power, capable of driving out spirits and restoring balance to the afflicted. While exorcisms are rarely performed and always shrouded in secrecy, the very existence of such practices continues to captivate the public. Many view these rituals as evidence of the Church's engagement with forces beyond human understanding. At the same time, critics argue that the private nature of exorcisms reinforces the perception of the Vatican as an institution operating behind closed doors, one that uses its spiritual authority to conceal potentially controversial activities. The haunted Apostolic Palace. The Apostolic Palace, the official residence of the Pope, is renowned for its splendor and spiritual significance. Yet behind its gilded walls lies a darker reputation. It is said to be haunted by the restless spirit of Pope Alexander VI, also known as Rodrigo Borgia, a figure infamous for his corruption and scandal during his reign in the late 15th century. Those who claim to have encountered his ghost describe a chilling presence, accompanied by an overwhelming sense of fear. Some say his whispers echo through the palace halls during times of turmoil within the Church, as though his spirit is drawn to corruption or unrest. Could he be seeking redemption for his sins? Or is he forever bound to the place where he wielded so much power? The ghostly tales of the Apostolic Palace serve as a haunting reminder of the Church's complicated history, where divine aspirations often collided with human failings. The power of mystery, a legacy of faith and fascination. From hidden prophecies to spectral hauntings, the Vatican's past is steeped in mystery. These stories, regardless of their factual basis, ignite the imagination and provoke deeper questions about the intersection of faith history and human nature. They reveal a Church that is not only a spiritual institution, but also a keeper of secrets, both sacred and controversial. As these narratives continue to unfold, they challenge us to think critically, to question what we know, and to seek the truth. Whether viewed as cautionary tales, cultural legends, or windows into the supernatural, they remind us of the enduring power of mystery to captivate the human spirit. For scholars, believers, and skeptics alike, the Vatican's history offers an endless source of inspiration, debate, and reflection. What lies behind the walls of this ancient institution? How much do we truly know? And what secrets remain hidden in the shadows of its past? Within the Vatican's heavily guarded walls lies a fascinating array of mysteries, secrets, and relics that have captivated both the faithful and skeptics for centuries. These records offer a unique space for exploration, debate, and reflection on profound questions of faith, history, and the supernatural. Among these are stories that connect to past sins, curses, and eerie artifacts. One such legend surrounds the infamous Judas coins. These 30 pieces of silver, paid to Judas Iscariot for betraying Jesus, are said to carry an overwhelming curse. Locked away securely within the Vatican's vaults, they are believed to radiate misfortune and torment to anyone who dares come into contact with them. Over the centuries, the legend of these cursed coins has persisted, growing darker with each retelling. Some claim that simply being near the coins can bring inexplicable misfortune, nightmares, and despair. Why does the Vatican keep these coins within its walls? Many believe it is to contain their malevolent power, preventing their dark influence from spreading. Whether viewed as a symbol of humanity's betrayal of Christ or as an enduring curse, these relics add a chilling element to the Vatican's collection. But the intrigue does not stop there. Another enduring mystery tied to the Vatican is the unresolved disappearance of Emanuela Orlandi, a young girl who vanished in 1983. Emanuela, a resident of Vatican City, disappeared after attending a music lesson in Rome. For decades, her case has baffled investigators, spawning countless rumors and theories. Despite numerous leads and tireless searching, no trace of her has ever been found. In 2019, a tip led investigators to examine the Teutonic Cemetery within the Vatican grounds, where her remains were rumored to be hidden. The results, however, only deepened the mystery. When the tombs were opened, they were found completely empty. To make matters stranger, a photograph emerged showing a statue of an angel pointing toward the now empty graves, a statue that had been installed years after her disappearance. This eerie image fueled further speculation, suggesting that the Vatican itself might hold secrets about Emanuela's fate. And yet, this is not the only extraordinary tale connected to Vatican lore. Some conspiracy theorists and UFO enthusiasts believe that the Vatican possesses hidden evidence of extraterrestrial life and advanced technology from beyond Earth. According to these theories, deep within the Vatican's archives and collections lie artifacts that point to contact with alien civilizations, possibly even ancient spacecraft parts or high-tech devices far beyond humanity's capabilities. These theorists claim that the Church keeps such evidence hidden to control how the world perceives life and technology beyond Earth. This notion, while lacking credible evidence, raises provocative questions. If true, it would position the Vatican not only as a spiritual authority, but also as a guardian of scientific and extraterrestrial knowledge. Such an idea has captured the imagination of many, even as the Church dismisses these claims as baseless speculation. The balance between transparency and secrecy within the Vatican is what makes these tales so captivating. The Church, as a custodian of history and faith, has always walked a fine line between preserving sacred traditions and responding to calls for openness. This delicate balance has fueled an atmosphere of both awe and suspicion, drawing people to the Vatican stories while leaving critical evidence frustratingly elusive. Among these accounts is another chilling artifact shrouded in a sinister reputation: the cursed relic of Judas. According to ancient legends, anyone who comes into contact with this artifact suffers greatly. Reports speak of terrifying nightmares, sudden illnesses, bouts of madness, and even violent outbursts. Some witnesses even claim the coins emit a faint, unnatural glow and soft whispering sounds, believed to be the voice of Judas himself, echoing his eternal betrayal of Jesus. These chilling stories continue to haunt the corridors of Vatican lore, reminding us of the weight of betrayal and its consequences. But as one delves deeper into Vatican history, even more intriguing concepts emerge, such as the controversial use of papal doubles. Throughout history, high-profile figures have often employed body doubles to protect themselves from threats like assassination. It appears the Vatican may have embraced this practice as well. Historical accounts suggest that doppelgangers were used to protect the Pope from harm, offering an added layer of security during times of heightened danger. This practice raises questions about the lengths the Church has gone to ensure the safety of its leaders. Could some of the public appearances attributed to popes throughout history have been performed by doubles? Such theories only add to the air of mystery surrounding the Vatican's inner workings. Beyond the legends and conspiracies lies an equally intriguing challenge: the Vatican's role in shaping historical narratives. The Church's responsibility to navigate between historical truth and doctrinal purity has always been complex. As new facts emerge and old stories are re-examined, the Church faces pressure to reconcile its traditions with the demand for transparency. The way the Vatican handles these challenges has profound implications, not only for its role as a spiritual leader, but also as a custodian of global cultural heritage. The decisions the Church makes about its past will undoubtedly influence how it moves forward in a world that increasingly values authenticity and openness in historical institutions. How the Vatican chooses to address these demands may ultimately redefine its relationship with the modern world. And then, we arrive at one of the most tantalizing rumors tied to the Vatican archives: the discovery of a gospel believed to have been written by St. Peter himself. Known as the Lost Gospel of Peter, this ancient manuscript is said to offer an alternative account of Jesus' life, one that differs significantly from the canonical Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. If such a document truly exists, its implications would be monumental, potentially reshaping the way the world understands the life and teachings of Jesus Christ. Rumors of its existence have sparked endless curiosity and speculation, but as with so many other tales connected to the Vatican, no verifiable evidence has been revealed. For now, this alleged gospel remains another whisper in the vast corridors of Vatican secrecy. These stories, while fascinating and often sensationalized, highlight the dual nature of the Vatican, a place of deep spiritual significance and an institution surrounded by intrigue. They invite us to question what lies hidden behind the ancient walls and how much of the truth we may ever come to know. What do you think? Are these tales merely legends, or could they hold grains of truth that the world has yet to uncover? The mysteries of the Vatican endure, continuing to inspire both faith and fascination. The content of this lost gospel seemed to present Jesus in a more human and relatable light, focusing on his personal struggles, moments of doubt, and the more complex, less understood aspects of his teachings. If proven authentic, such details could potentially disrupt the very foundations of Christian doctrine. They would offer a revolutionary perspective on one of the central figures of the world's major religions, challenging long-held beliefs and theological interpretations. Both enthusiasts and scholars expressed excitement and apprehension at the implications of such a discovery. This gospel, if genuine, would confront the established biblical narratives, suggesting that early church authorities may have carefully curated the description of Jesus' life to align with specific theological agendas. This raises profound questions. What might the early church have omitted, adjusted, or reshaped in the portrayal of Jesus? How would this affect the faith of millions who follow these narratives today? The possibility of such a rediscovery sends ripples through the academic and religious communities alike. Beyond this theological discourse lies another thread of intrigue: the Vatican's fabled technological secrets. According to some conspiracy theorists and UFO enthusiasts, the Church is said to maintain hidden evidence of extraterrestrial civilizations. They argue that within the vast collection of ancient artifacts and manuscripts housed in the Vatican's archives, there may be items not of this earth, advanced technology, remnants of alien spacecraft, or even extraterrestrial biological remains. Such claims, though far-fetched, have captured the imaginations of many, adding a mysterious and otherworldly layer to Vatican lore. Supporters of these theories suggest that the Vatican intentionally conceals this knowledge to control public understanding of life and technology beyond Earth. Among their speculations are stories of high-tech devices stored alongside sacred relics, pieces of alien machinery kept under strict security, and even hints of collaborations between the Church and otherworldly beings. However, while these tales are undeniably captivating, they often rely on secrecy and a lack of concrete evidence, thriving on rumors rather than verifiable facts. Without credible proof, these stories remain in the realm of speculation, inviting skepticism from rational observers. Still, the allure of these theories underscores humanity's deep fascination with the unknown. They reflect our longing to uncover hidden truths, even when those truths are shrouded in myth and imagination. The very secrecy of the Vatican, with its locked archives and impenetrable walls, has only fueled such speculation. As a result, these fantastical ideas persist, captivating both believers and skeptics alike. The Vatican itself, with its unparalleled collection of artifacts and manuscripts, is a repository of immense cultural, religious, and historical value. Yet, these sensationalized narratives often overshadow the genuine treasures and profound knowledge contained within its walls. The dramatic stories of hidden extraterrestrial relics, secret gospels, and forbidden manuscripts draw attention away from the academically significant aspects of its collections. Navigating these tales requires a careful balance of critical examination and open-minded curiosity, as the line between reality and fiction often blurs in this labyrinth of mystery. Among the many incredible artifacts said to be hidden within the Vatican is the infamous Codex Gigas, also known as the Devil's Bible. This enormous manuscript, rumored to have been created in a single night through a pact with the devil, contains a chilling full-page illustration of Satan himself. Kept under tight security, the Codex Gigas remains one of the most unsettling artifacts ever associated with the Church. Those who have seen it describe a palpable sense of unease when gazing upon its dark pages. Why, one might wonder, is this artifact kept so carefully out of public view? What secrets does it hold that the Church would prefer to remain hidden? Deep within the Vatican's archives, another tale emerges from the quiet corners of its art collection. There is said to be a cursed portrait depicting an anti-pope, a figure who defied the authority of the legitimate pope during a time of great division in the Church. This portrait, created in the midst of such turbulence, is said to have brought misfortune and despair to those who viewed it. Over the centuries, the painting deteriorated, its once vivid colors fading, and its canvas cracking, as though mirroring the decline of the anti-pope's legacy. Hidden away from public eyes, this mysterious artwork is remembered only by a select few within the Vatican who whisper of its dark past. In the depths of the Vatican, another enigma lies entombed: the sarcophagus of Saint Malachy, an Irish saint renowned for his prophetic visions. According to legend, Saint Malachy foresaw the future of the papacy, predicting the reigns of successive popes with uncanny accuracy. his most famous prophecy, the Prophecy of the Popes, allegedly outlines the identities of every pope leading up to the end of the world. If his sarcophagus truly contains additional writings or revelations, what might they reveal? Could they offer further insight into the future of the Church and the world? For now, the tomb remains sealed, its secrets untold. The Vatican, with its layers of history, mystery, and intrigue, stands as both a beacon of faith and a magnet for speculation. The stories surrounding its archives and artifacts, whether they involve secret gospels, cursed relics, or extraterrestrial technologies, serve as reminders of humanity's endless curiosity. They reflect our desire to explore the unknown and uncover truths hidden within the shadows of history. At the same time, they reveal a tendency to embrace compelling myths over evidence-based realities, blurring the lines between fact and fiction. Ultimately, while the Vatican's reputation as a repository of sacred and controversial relics continues to fascinate, its true significance lies in its role as a keeper of human history and faith. For every tantalizing rumor or mythical tale, there exists a genuine artifact or document that offers profound insight into the human story. Scholars and skeptics alike are drawn to this venerable institution, eager to uncover truths or challenge long-standing beliefs, and as they step into this labyrinth of faith, history, and mystery, they must confront not only the secrets of the Vatican, but also the stories we choose to tell ourselves about the unknown. The legend of Saint Malachy tells of a mysterious prophecy, one that claims to outline the succession of popes from his time until the end of the world. His visions, shrouded in mystery, were recorded as a series of cryptic phrases. Each phrase was said to predict the reign of a specific pope and the significant events of their papacy. But the most unsettling part of this prophecy lies in its conclusion. It speaks of Peter the Roman, the final pope, whose rule is foretold to coincide with the destruction of Rome and the onset of the apocalypse. This prophecy has long been a source of fascination and speculation. It raises countless questions. Could such a detailed sequence of predictions truly be divine insight? Or is it a carefully crafted story passed down to provoke awe and fear? The existence of such prophecies, coupled with whispers of hidden artifacts buried deep within the Vatican, reveals a history that is as complex as it is controversial. It suggests that the Church, throughout its centuries of influence, may have selectively remembered and preserved parts of its past, sometimes more focused on maintaining a specific image than on ensuring historical accuracy. This selective memory only deepens the intrigue, prompting many to wonder, what else might the Church be hiding, and why? The Lost Gospel of Peter, a forgotten account. In the shadowy corners of the Vatican archives, rumors of extraordinary discoveries continue to circulate. Among these is a supposed ancient manuscript, often referred to as the Lost Gospel of Peter. Said to be authored by St. Peter himself, this document allegedly offers a strikingly different perspective on the life of Jesus. Unlike the canonical Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, which emphasize Jesus' divinity and miracles, this lost gospel is rumored to present him in a much more human light. It reportedly details personal struggles, moments of doubt, and aspects of his teachings that are rarely discussed or understood today. If such a document truly exists and its contents were proven authentic, it could radically alter our understanding of Christianity. The foundational doctrines of one of the world's largest religions might be shaken, opening the door to new interpretations of Jesus' life and message. Scholars and enthusiasts alike have speculated about the implications of such a discovery. Could it reveal a version of history that early church leaders deliberately suppressed to fit their theological agenda? After all, history has shown how institutions often curate narratives to align with specific goals. The possibility of this alternative gospel challenges the established biblical accounts, suggesting that the story of Jesus, was carefully shaped over time. Would the revelation of such a text cause faith to falter? Or could it inspire believers to see their religion through a more profound and nuanced lens? The mere rumor of this lost gospel ignites endless questions, each one striking at the heart of centuries-old beliefs. Paranormal guardians and the supernatural mysteries, beyond the possibility of ancient manuscripts or groundbreaking historical revelations, another layer of intrigue surrounds the Vatican archives, their alleged connection to the paranormal. It is believed that these secret vaults hold an extensive collection of documents chronicling miracles, supernatural phenomena, and unexplained events from across the centuries. While these records may not include mythical time travel devices or futuristic technology, the sheer scope of documented miracles is enough to captivate both the faithful and the skeptical. These stories blur the line between faith and the supernatural, inviting debate about where the divine ends and the mysterious begins. From accounts of miraculous healings to unexplained phenomena attributed to saintly relics, the archives appear to offer a unique window into a world where faith intersects with the unexplainable. Yet they also reflect humanity's enduring fascination with the occult and the guardianship of hidden knowledge. Tales of cursed artifacts, papal impersonators, and quests for ancient relics weave together a tapestry of folklore and historical record. Even if some of these accounts are dismissed as mere fabrications, they offer profound insight into how myth and history can intertwine, creating a rich cultural legacy. These narratives are more than just stories. They are reflections of human curiosity and the desire to explore the unknown. They also reveal how the Church has navigated the tension between preserving its mysteries and satisfying the world's thirst for answers. The prophetic sarcophagus of Saint Malachy. Beneath the surface, hidden deep in the Vatican's labyrinthine chambers, lies one of its most enigmatic treasures, the sarcophagus of Saint Malachy, the Irish saint renowned for his prophetic abilities. His legend tells of visions that detailed not only the future of the papacy, but also the fate of the world. According to his writings, each pope's reign was foretold through cryptic phrases, descriptions so precise that many believe they align eerily well with historical events, but it is the final prophecy that captures the imagination, the rise of Peter the Roman. This last pope, according to Malachy's visions, would preside during a time of unprecedented chaos. Rome would fall, and with it, the world as we know it. The apocalyptic tone of this prophecy has fueled centuries of debate. Could such a future truly await us? Or is this yet another example of how legends evolve to reflect the fears of their time? Whether the prophecy is genuine or not, the sarcophagus stands as a potent symbol of humanity's enduring fascination with destiny and the end of days. Its very presence in the Vatican hints at the Church's complicated relationship with prophecy, faith, and the mysteries of the divine. What lies within that tomb and what secrets it might hold remains a tantalizing question. The Church's dual legacy, faith and mystery, as these tales of hidden gospels, supernatural accounts, and prophetic visions continue to unfold, they invite us to reflect on the Vatican's dual legacy as a bastion of faith and a repository of mystery. The Church's role in shaping history is undeniable, but so too is its penchant for preserving secrets. Whether viewed as a guardian of divine truths or a gatekeeper of uncomfortable histories, its actions have left an indelible mark on the world. These stories, both documented and legendary, offer endless material for discussion. They challenge us to question what we know and to remain open to the idea that history is far more complex than it seems. Ultimately, they remind us of the powerful interplay between faith, mystery, and human imagination. The prophecies of Saint Malachy. Saint Malachy, a 12th century Irish archbishop, is said to have foreseen the succession of popes from his time until the end of the world. Known as the prophecy of the popes, His writings include cryptic descriptions of future pontiffs, each linked to symbolic mottos. While skeptics dismiss it as a medieval forgery, believers argue that the prophecies have accurately predicted key aspects of papal history, fueling endless speculation about whether the final pope in the list, described as Petrus Romanus, will oversee the end of days. The doctrine of discovery and its dark legacy. Another deeply controversial chapter in Vatican history lies in the doctrine of discovery, a series of papal decrees issued in the 15th century. These decrees authorized European Christian nations to claim lands inhabited by non-Christians, providing religious justification for colonization. The doctrine effectively erased the sovereignty and rights of indigenous peoples, declaring lands without Christian inhabitants as terra nullius, empty and open for expropriation. This policy enabled widespread exploitation, slavery, and violence, all under the guise of spreading Christianity and civilization. Indigenous cultures, languages, and traditions were systematically suppressed, leaving scars that persist to this day. Many indigenous communities are still fighting to reclaim their ancestral lands and recover from the catastrophic effects of colonialism. The Vatican's role in endorsing this doctrine remains a point of profound contention, with growing calls for the Church to formally renounce these decrees and acknowledge their devastating impact. The Vatican's secret exorcisms. Within the shadowed halls of the Vatican, whispers circulate about its engagement with the supernatural. Rumors speak of a secret chamber beneath St. Peter's Basilica, out of public view, dedicated to performing exorcisms. This hidden room is said to be adorned with ancient symbols and sacred relics, creating an environment designed to amplify the effectiveness of exorcisms in cases of severe demonic possession. Objects used in these rituals, crosses, holy water, relics, and exorcism rites, are referred to by the Church as sacramentals, tools believed to invoke divine power against evil spirits. While exorcism is recognized as an official practice within Catholicism, the Vatican's extreme discretion surrounding these ceremonies has only fueled speculation. Some wonder if the Church uses its spiritual authority to conceal activities that could provoke controversy or alarm if brought to light. The Haunted Apostolic Palace. The Apostolic Palace, the Pope's official residence, is celebrated for its magnificence and spiritual importance, yet it also bears a ghostly reputation. Legend has it that the spirit of Pope Alexander VI, Rodrigo Borgia, infamous for corruption and scandal during his papacy, haunts the palace. Witnesses describe an unsettling presence, an icy chill in the air, and whispers echoing through the halls during moments of turmoil within the church. Some believe Alexander's restless spirit is drawn to times of moral crisis, either as a reflection of his own past sins or as a warning to the church of corruption within its ranks. Others suggest that his ghost roams the palace seeking redemption, a stark reminder of the human flaws that have shaped the church's history. The curse of the Judas coins. Hidden within the heavily guarded vaults of the Vatican lies a mysterious and chilling relic, the 30 pieces of silver said to have been paid to Judas Iscariot for betraying Jesus. According to legend, these coins carry a curse, bringing misfortune and torment to anyone who possesses them. Over the centuries, stories of tragedy linked to the coins have circulated, leading many to believe that the Vatican keeps them sealed away, not only as a historical artifact, but also to contain their alleged malevolent power. For some, the presence of these coins within the Vatican is a potent symbol of the Church's connection to the weight of humanity's sins and the inescapable consequences of betrayal. The disappearance of Emanuela Orlandi. The unresolved case of Emanuela Orlandi, a 15-year-old girl who vanished in 1983, remains one of the Vatican's most unsettling mysteries. Emanuela, a resident of Vatican City, disappeared after attending a music lesson in Rome. Decades of investigation have yielded no conclusive answers, but the case has been entangled in rumors of conspiracy, corruption, and even the supernatural. In 2019, investigators followed a lead to the Vatican's Teutonic Cemetery, where Emanuela's remains were suspected to be hidden. However, the graves were found to be empty, adding another layer of confusion. A haunting photograph of a statue of an angel pointing towards the empty tombs, installed years after her disappearance, has only deepened the enigma. To this day, the Orlandi case casts a shadow over the Vatican, raising questions about what secrets might still lie buried within its walls, extraterrestrial technology, and otherworldly artifacts. In the realm of conspiracy theories, some believe that the Vatican possesses evidence of extraterrestrial life. Speculation ranges from ancient manuscripts describing encounters with otherworldly beings to alleged artifacts of alien origin hidden within the Vatican's secret archives. These theories propose that the Church may be safeguarding advanced extraterrestrial technology, such as spacecraft fragments or devices beyond human understanding. UFO enthusiasts suggest that the Vatican deliberately suppresses this knowledge, fearing it could challenge traditional religious teachings or disrupt global stability. While such claims remain unsubstantiated, they reflect humanity's enduring fascination with the unknown, and the belief that the Vatican's ancient walls may hold far more than sacred texts and relics. A legacy of mystery and controversy. From prophecies and doctrines that shape the course of history to ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena, the Vatican's reputation as a seat of spiritual power is intertwined with intrigue. It remains a place of faith and mystery, where the sacred and the enigmatic coexist. Whether these stories stem from fact, fiction, or the enduring power of belief, they continue to captivate the imagination of millions worldwide. The Secrets and Legends of the Vatican, a journey into mystery and truth. The Vatican has always been a place of intrigue and speculation. Among the many tales surrounding its walls is the fascinating legend of Saint Malachy, who is said to have foreseen the succession of popes from his time until the end of the world. This prophecy, if true, would place the Vatican as not only a spiritual authority, but also a key holder of mysterious knowledge that could influence scientific understanding and even global politics. Such stories elevate the allure of the Vatican, casting it as a center of otherworldly wisdom. However, the lack of tangible evidence for these claims makes them more akin to captivating myths rather than proven truths. The secrecy and aura surrounding these tales only amplify their mystery, attracting those with a deep fascination for the unknown while simultaneously deterring rigorous investigation. The dual nature of the Vatican, balancing transparency and secrecy, reflects the complexities of its history. The vast archives and long chronicles of the Church are filled with eerie tales and peculiar phenomena. Some of these stories revolve around ancient relics, many cloaked in legend. One particularly sinister artifact is known as the cursed relic of Judas. According to the legends, those who come into contact with this relic experience a series of horrifying consequences: intense nightmares, unexplained illnesses, bouts of madness, and even violent outbursts. Witnesses have even claimed that the coins associated with this relic glow with an unnatural light and emit faint whispers. These whispers, chillingly, are believed to be the voice of Judas himself, eternally echoing his betrayal of Jesus. True or not, such legends have cemented their place in the shadows of the Vatican story, weaving together fear, awe, and intrigue. As we delve deeper into the corridors of Vatican influence, another enigmatic practice emerges: the concept of papal doubles. This fascinating idea suggests that throughout history, the Vatican has used body doubles for high-profile figures like the Pope to protect them from assassination attempts or other dangers. Historical accounts lend some credibility to this theory, pointing to moments where doppelgangers may have stood in for the pontiff during times of heightened threat. Whether or not this practice continues today remains a matter of speculation, but it adds another layer to the Vatican's reputation as a place where history, legend, and strategic secrecy intertwine. The Vatican's role in shaping historical narratives has also been a subject of ongoing scrutiny. Throughout its long history, the Church has had to navigate the tension between historical truth and doctrinal purity. As new discoveries and interpretations of the past emerge, the Church's handling of its historical legacy is closely watched. How it reconciles the facts of history with its spiritual mission has far-reaching consequences, influencing its role as a custodian of both faith and cultural heritage. The decisions it makes in presenting its past have the potential to redefine its image, not just within the Church, but also in the eyes of a world increasingly valuing transparency and authenticity. This ongoing process is not just about preserving history, but shaping a future where faith and knowledge coexist in a more open dialogue. One of the most extraordinary stories to emerge from the Vatican's vast archives is the rumored discovery of an ancient manuscript known as the Lost Gospel of Peter. This text, said to have been written by St. Peter himself, allegedly presents an alternative account of the life of Jesus. Unlike the canonical Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, this manuscript reportedly portrays Jesus in a more human light, highlighting his personal struggles, doubts, and complexities. Such a perspective, if authenticated, could have profound implications for Christian doctrine, challenging centuries of theological interpretation. Enthusiasts and scholars alike are captivated by the potential of this discovery to offer new insights into the central figure of Christianity. However, skeptics argue that the Church might suppress such findings to preserve its theological narrative. Whether this gospel is real or just another myth, its very existence sparks debate over how history and faith intersect, as well as the extent to which religious institutions shape their own stories. Adding to the intrigue, there are even wilder theories suggesting that the Vatican harbors advanced extraterrestrial knowledge. Conspiracy theorists and UFO enthusiasts claim that hidden within the Vatican's archives are artifacts and manuscripts pointing to the existence of alien civilizations. These theorists go as far as to suggest that items such as high-tech devices, spaceship parts, or even extraterrestrial remains might be stored in the Vatican's secret vaults. The Church, they argue, keeps such information concealed to maintain control over how humanity perceives life and technology beyond Earth. While these stories are undoubtedly fascinating and feed into the imaginative lore surrounding the Vatican, they lack credible evidence. Still, they reveal something profound about human nature, our desire to seek out the unknown and to believe in something greater than ourselves. When it comes to legends like these, whether they involve cursed relics, papal doubles, lost gospels, or alien technology, it's easy to lose sight of the tangible value of the Vatican's treasures. Beyond the drama of these sensational stories, the Vatican's archives and collections are filled with artifacts of immense historical and cultural significance, yet these often remain overshadowed by the allure of the fantastical. Exploring such tales requires a careful balance, distinguishing between reality and myth, while appreciating the deeper human fascination that fuels these narratives. Ultimately, the Vatican remains a place of profound mystery and significance. Its legends, whether credible or not, capture the imagination and challenge us to question what we believe to be true. At the heart of these stories lies a lesson that humanity has an enduring tendency to favor compelling narratives over factual evidence, myths over scientific scrutiny. While these stories highlight human creativity and curiosity, they also serve as a reminder to critically examine what lies beneath the surface, as scholars, skeptics, and believers continue to explore the Vatican's secrets. They reflect not only on the past, but also on what it means to seek truth in a world that often prefers mystery. The takeaway: the legends surrounding the Vatican, from cursed relics to hidden gospels, invite us to reflect on the balance between faith, knowledge, and the allure of the unknown. These stories remind us of humanity's deep-rooted desire to connect with something greater, to unravel mysteries, and to find meaning in the unexplained. Yet they also teach us the importance of discernment, urging us to value truth and evidence even as we marvel at the power of storytelling. In the end, the Vatican stands as both a keeper of sacred history and a mirror of our own endless curiosity, challenging us to seek wisdom while embracing the wonder of the unknown.